Good morning, and welcome to the Academy at the Lakes commencement exercises for the class of 2026. Please stand and join me in our Pledge of Allegiance. Following the pledge, please remain standing for our invocation. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. This invocation was written for us by Paul Haginaw for Academy's first commencement in 2002 and has been read for each commencement since. Please welcome Mr. Haginaw.
Will you pray with me? Almighty and eternal Father of all mankind, we gather today to commit and commend to your watch care 56 young men and women who have lately been entrusted to our nurture. We are humbled that you have seen fit to use us as your instruments in allowing us to have a role in their growth and development. We pray that you will guide and protect them as they go forth to continue their preparation for future usefulness and service. May they be ever mindful of the source and the meaning of their lives. May they grow in their awareness of your plan and your purpose, that they may discover and embrace their own place in your grand design, each in our own way. And according to our own conscience, we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Mr. Haginaw. Good morning. Good morning, families and friends, faculty, trustees, and most importantly, members of the class of 2026. Today we gather for what is called a commencement, a word that is both simple and profound. We often think of graduation as an ending, the final assignment submitted, the last game played, the final walk across this stage. But commencement does not mean conclusion, it means beginning. Today marks not simply the closing of your years at Academy at the Lakes, it marks the commencement of your lives as citizens, leaders, neighbors, colleagues, and people who will shape the communities around you. And while your futures will take many different forms, there's a truth I hope you will carry with you wherever you go, that your success in life will ultimately be measured not by what you achieve, but also by how you treat people and what you do for others. You leave your days as students at Academy at the Lakes with knowledge and skills and ambition, but just as importantly, you leave with something deeper, an understanding of the power of relationships. Because of the relationships you forged with your teachers and coaches and classmates through moments of triumph and moments of disappointment, you've learned how to listen, how to collaborate, how to lead with empathy, and especially how to care for others. Those lessons matter. In a world that often rewards speed, competition, and individual recognition, please never underestimate the power of kindness and integrity and human connection. The people who change lives are rarely the loudest in the room. They are the ones who show up consistently, who encourage others, who build trust, who make people feel seen and valued. That foundation is part of the culture of this school. Here you have been challenged to strive for excellence, yes, but also to strive for goodness. You've learned that confidence is not arrogance, and that true confidence grows from character, preparation, resilience, and knowing who you are. And who you are is ready for what comes next. You are ready because you've practiced courage here. You've learned from challenge here. You've built friendships here. You've discovered that belonging is created through generosity and respect. Those experiences will travel with you far longer than any transcript or resume. So as you commence into this next chapter, I hope you remain curious. I hope you remain compassionate. I hope you continue to ask not only, what can I accomplish, but also, whom can I help? What can I contribute? I urge you to always be more concerned about the quality of your goals than the quantity of your goods. Because the lives that matter most are the ones connected to something larger than ourselves. Class of 26, your school is proud of what you have achieved, but even more proud of the people you have become and the people you will be. May you go forward with confidence, lead with integrity, build meaningful relationships, and leave every community better than you found it. Congratulations, graduates. Your commencement begins today. Thank you. Please now welcome our student speaker, the president of our student council this year, Darren Lau.
Good morning, everyone. I want to start by thanking the teachers, faculty, mentors, and friends who have guided me to where I am today. And to my parents, or as they are known in the class of 26's vernacular, Rita and Danny, thank you for everything. And of course, to the class of 2026, we've made it. I think that deserves applause. Without Academy and everyone in this room, I wouldn't be standing here giving this speech. And I intend to take full advantage of this opportunity. Now, with that being said, imagine a universe that is not made of planets and stars, but of shelves and ink. Picture a library so vast that it is an endless labyrinth of rooms and bookshelves that ascend and descend infinitely into the darkness. Inside these rooms are books, millions of them, trillions of them, filled with every single possible combination and permutation of letters. Now, if you pick up a book at random, you will likely find nothing but gibberish. But because the library contains every possible arrangement of words, somewhere on a dusty shelf, there must, by definition, be a book that tells your life's story. Not just what has happened, but text detailing exactly what will happen in the next minute, what will happen in exactly 10 years. This also means there's a volume explaining the origins of the universe, a volume where Elijah was never tardy for school, and a volume where Miss Schaefer retired just 1 year earlier. But as great as that sounds, this library is a tragedy. The librarians who walk it are haunted. Haunted because they search for the book that tells them the exact story of their lives, but become overwhelmed by the sheer randomness of the library and give up. This is the story of the Library of Babel, a story of infinite possibility and profound paralysis. And yet today, this infinite library is a mirror of the human condition and our everyday lives. Because in our zeitgeist, defined by the deafening tsunami of data, partisan opinions, and endless career paths, we are told we can do anything, go anywhere, and be anything. With these options, it will be no exaggeration to say that every one of us on the stage here today, of the class of 26 here, feels to some degree anxiety associated with this uncertainty. However, the central tragedy for our librarians is quite the opposite. Their obsession is with what is already written. They spend their lives frantic and hollow because they believe their destiny is already fixed text on a shelf. And if they could only find the right volume, they would finally know who they are meant to be. Those librarians demanded a certainty that the universe was never designed to provide. And we often fall into this same trap. We feel a crushing pressure to have everything figured out by the time we receive our diplomas, or think our peers have discovered the secret volumes of success while we still wander the aisles aimlessly. But my friends, do not be those librarians. Even if that book of your life exists, even if every choice you will ever make is already inked, you cannot read it. You cannot see the ending. Given these facts, as paradoxical as it may be then, uncertainty is therefore our greatest strength. It is the very definition of freedom. If the script is unknown, then the pen is still in your hand. You get to write your own story. And no, Christian Will, you cannot just ChatGPT it. Not knowing where you will be in 10 years is not a failure of planning. It is evidence that your life is still art in progress. Indeed, you are not supposed to have it all figured out. The human experience is not a puzzle to be solved. It is a series of little, present moments to be appreciated. When we demand total clarity before we even take a step, we become those haunted librarians in the dark. We therefore must learn to walk comfortably in the dim light of the unknown. And look, if you are worried, look back at your current book and see everything inscribed within. The academy memories penned into the pages, the love shared with your family that fills the chapters, and of course, all of the shenanigans that our class has bonded over. From bigly lunch wars to trench warfare in Miss Lopez's classroom, and my personal favorite, an extremely questionable New York trip Chinatown tour guide. Within the Library of Babel, you find your purpose by choosing one room, picking up one book, and editing one sentence to make it completely yours, infusing it with what you deem meaningful. You do not need to understand the entire library to find value in a single phrase, nor should you let others dictate what is meaningful to you. And once you have your sentence, you do it again tomorrow. You stack sentences until they become paragraphs, and stack paragraphs until they become chapters. In other words, author your own path that gives your life meaning. The beauty of the unwritten page is that it requires your participation to exist, and you're deciding what's important and meaningful. When we walk past Esse Quam Vaderi one final time as Academy at the Lakes students, know that as the first chapter of our lives is over, we must focus on the ink that is wet on the page right now. Do not let the billions of gibberish volumes in the distance distract you. Our contribution is not measured by how much of the library we catalog, but by the sincerity of the words we write. Write a story that is honest. Write a story that is kind. And most importantly, write a story that is yours. The world doesn't need more librarians searching for a preordained truth. The world needs authors. Your life is the only book in the infinite library that you have the power to edit. Make it a story worth reading. And so I end by asking, what will be the title of your story? Congratulations, class of 2026. I'll see you in the next chapter. Thank you very, very much. Go Wildcats! Thank you.
Thank you, Darren. The academic honors we announce for the seniors today are determined using year-end final grades. They are based on the sum total of each student's excellent work over the course of the entire year. Seniors, when your name is called, please stand and remain standing while we recognize your accomplishments. For commendation, which is a 3.0 to 3.49 GPA with no C's, we have Dalton Eckel and Harold Smith. For honor roll, which is a 3.5 to a 3.99 GPA with no C's, Gabriela Cordero, Raina Teodorsky, Fisher Antelek, Ruby Barber, Kathleen Casey, Niati Muraliter, Juanita Orozco Soto, Luke Pollock, Blake Robinson, Bella Green, Trinity Perkins, Matthew Calderon, Emerson Isaac, Brooks Woodruff, Addison Stroby, Lucas Souls, Tim Ostapenka, Caitlin Lewis, Raphael Tarian, Shavin Patel, Declan Polhamus, Nick Scortino, Rowan Smith, Gavin Widman, Billy Hughes, Gabriel Hung Hintz, Elijah Leva, Santosh Malampati, Andrew Reardon. And for the head of school's honor roll, which is perfect 4.0 for the entire senior year, Cooper Alvaro, Anthony Caniglio, Nadav Igosi, Darren Lau, Javier Luciano Torres, Ava Miller, Julia Pesch, Lydia Pierasakos, Shania Solom, Ethan Schmitz, Amanda Soler, and Ella Spark. We are proud of our students who have been members of our honor societies. Students, please stand and remain standing as I announce you. National Honor Society, Cooper Alvaro, Fisher Antelek, Ruby Barber, Daniel Bobbitt, Rohin Chain, Kathleen Casey, Anthony Caniglio, Gabriela Cordero, Nadav Igosi, Isabella Green, Jack Hill, Will Hutchison, Emerson Isaac, Darren Lau, Javier Luciano Torres, Caitlin Lewis, Ava Miller, Niati Muraliter, Juanita Orozco Soto, Trinity Perkins, Julia Pesch, Bryce Picard, Lydia Parasakos, Luke Pollock, Shania Solom, Ethan Schmitz, Nick Scortino, Rowan Smith, Amanda Soler, Ella Spark, Raina Teodorsky, Tajay Walker, Gavin Widman. For the National English Honor Society, Bella Green, Trinity Perkins, Cooper Alvaro, Kathleen Casey, Gabriela Cordero, Nadav Igosi, Jack Hill, Emerson Isaac, Javier Luciano Torres, Niati Muraliter, Julia Pesch, Bryce Picard, Lydia Parasakos, Ethan Schmitz, Nick Scortino, Ella Spark, Ruby Barber, Ava Miller, and Juanita Orozco Soto. For Psi Alpha, the Psychology Honor Society, Gabriela Cordero, Isabella Green, Billy Hughes, Emerson Isaac, Javier Luciano Torres, Lydia Parasakos, Ella Spark, Raphael Tarian, Fisher Antelek, Rohin Chain, Elijah Leva, Luke Pollock, Ethan Schmitz, Amanda Soler, and Raina Teodorsky. And for Mu Alpha Theta, our Math Honor Society, Darren Lau and Santosh Malampati. The highest academic average for the senior class during the 2026 school year is a mathematical computation based on a student's year-end final grades in each subject. This year's winner of the highest academic average award for the class of 2026 is a talented scholar who demonstrated exceptional academic focus and diligence this year. Congratulations to Darren Lau. Each year, we acknowledge the two seniors who graduate with the highest cumulative numerical averages across their years in our upper division, our valedictorian and salutatorian. To be eligible, the student has to have been a student in our upper division for at least 3 years. This year's salutatorian is humble, thoughtful, and deeply driven. He is the kind of student who never takes the easy way out. He challenges himself constantly, approaching every opportunity with determination, curiosity, and a desire to grow. Whether in the classroom, on the athletic field, or soaring 80 feet above the ground on a zip line during senior trip, he carries himself with a calm confidence and adventurous spirit that makes him unforgettable. He embodies resilience, integrity, and purpose. Academically, he has maintained a perfect 4.0 GPA while earning recognition of the head of school honor roll year after year, along with the Technology Department Award. His intellectual curiosity extends far beyond the classroom, from studying both German and Spanish to becoming a licensed student pilot with solo flight hours already completed. His leadership and involvement within our community are extraordinary. He has contributed to organizations including FBLA, Quiz Bowl, Debate, Model UN, NHS, and Odyssey of the Mind, serving in leadership positions grounded in collaboration and service. Athletically, he has excelled in varsity soccer, football, and weightlifting, earning the Ironman Award multiple years in a row, competing in 3 sports within a single year. Outside of school, he balances work at AutoZone with more than 120 hours of community service also, always carrying himself with humility and heart. He graduates today with the 2nd highest cumulative average. Congratulations, Nadav Igosi. This year's valedictorian is the embodiment of excellence, not simply because of her extraordinary academic accomplishments, but because of the character, compassion, and determination with which she has achieved them. Throughout her time at Academy, she has earned a perfect 4.0 GPA while completing 12 AP courses and dual enrollment classes at USF in anatomy and physiology and medical terminology. She is an AP Scholar with Distinction, a 3-time recipient of the Science Department Award, and the founder and president of our HOSA chapter. Yet what makes her truly remarkable is the humility, kindness, and sincerity with which she leads. Her passion for medicine and service is woven into every aspect of her life. She has completed more than 275 hours of community service, volunteered in hospitals and emergency departments, interned in histology and pathology labs, and dedicated herself to helping others through HOSA and school outreach initiatives. Whether mentoring younger students, supporting classmates, or stepping outside of her comfort zone to advocate for herself and others, she consistently demonstrates maturity, empathy, and resilience beyond her years. She is the rare student who manages to be both incredibly driven and deeply compassionate, fiercely intelligent, and genuinely humble. She has left a lasting mark on Academy through her leadership, integrity, and heart, and we are immensely proud to recognize her as this year's valedictorian. Earning the highest cumulative numerical average of the graduating class, congratulations to the class of 2026 valedictorian, Shania Solemn. The departmental awards are determined by the faculty who teach in each respective academic area. They are presented annually to the student who has most distinguished him or herself in each of those discrete subject areas. The winner of the English Department Award is a thoughtful, reflective, and deeply engaged in the world around him. In the English classroom, he approaches literature not as something to simply analyze for a grade, but as something worth connecting to personally. He asks meaningful questions, reflects on larger truths about people and life, and brings both empathy and insight to discussions and writing. His curiosity and maturity have left a lasting impression on his teachers and classmates. What makes him stand out is that the same qualities he brings to the classroom are reflected in the way he moves through our community. He is dependable, kind, and sincere, the type of student other students look to naturally for trust and support. Whether serving as a captain in athletics, welcoming families as a student ambassador, leading Key Club, or helping to build Academy's boys volleyball program from the ground up, he has consistently led with humility, determination, and care for others. His impact on Academy has not come from seeking attention, but from consistently showing up for people, working hard, and making those around him better. He has left a lasting mark on this community, and we are proud to recognize Nick Scortino. This year's Mathematics Department Award winner is the kind of student who quietly earns the respect of everyone around him. Thoughtful, disciplined, and humble, he approaches both academics and leadership with consistency and integrity. In mathematics, he has distinguished himself through his strong work ethic, intellectual curiosity, and commitment to growth. While tackling the challenges of AP Calculus, BC, and AP Statistics simultaneously, he approaches learning with focus, maturity, and determination. He leads not by seeking recognition, but by setting an example through his actions. As captain of the varsity swim team, he has demonstrated discipline, resilience, and steady leadership. His teammates look to him because he is dependable, encouraging, and grounded. He is also an exceptional swimmer, holding 4 school records. Beyond athletics, he has contributed meaningfully to student government, Brain Bowl, stage crew, and chorus, always bringing his thoughtfulness and collaboration to every role. His dedication to service reflects the same character. Through hundreds of volunteer hours at local food banks, summer camps, and community programs, he has consistently shown compassion and a genuine desire to help others. No matter the setting, he brings kindness and humility and a quiet confidence. The winner of this year's Mathematics Department Award is Luke Pollock. The History Department Award recognizes excellence and distinction in research, analytical thinking, and the social sciences. This year's recipient fully embodies those qualities. He approaches history not simply as a collection of events to study, but as a way to better understand people, ideas, and the world around him. His curiosity, thoughtful analysis, and ability to connect historical and contemporary issues have consistently elevated classroom discussions and strengthened the culture of learning around him. He brings warmth, humor, and authenticity to our community. Whether contributing in class, mentoring younger students through chess club, performing with the ACATs, or taking the stage with our thespian troupe, and even rollerblading across Morsani Hall in Xanadu, he approaches every experience with enthusiasm, humility, and the willingness to grow. He is collaborative, kind-hearted, and someone who naturally makes others feel included and valued. He leaves a lasting impression not only because of his intellect, but also because of the way he treats people and the joy he brings to our community. The History Department Award goes to Arthur Reyes. The World Languages Award recognizes not only academic excellence, but also curiosity and cultural thinking, and the ability to connect meaningful with others through language. This year's recipient truly embodies those qualities. As a trilingual student fluent in French, English, and almost Chinese, she has demonstrated both exceptional dedication and the belief that with hard work and determination, she can accomplish anything she sets her mind to. Her strengths extend far beyond language acquisition alone. She excels in literary analysis and essay writing, bringing depth, creativity, and thoughtful insight to her work. She is introspective and quietly strong, someone whose perspective reflects empathy, tolerance, and openness toward the world around her. These qualities allow her not only to understand language, but to understand people. She aspires to become a teacher, and there is little doubt that she will be an outstanding one. She has a natural ability to make others feel welcomed, valued, and understood, and she contributes to our community with kindness and sincerity every day. The winner of the 2026 World Language Award is Raphael Tarian. The Science Award recognizes curiosity, dedication, and a genuine passion for discovery, and this year's recipient exemplifies all of those. She is an exceptionally intelligent and thoughtful student whose quiet determination has led to remarkable accomplishments both inside and outside of the classroom. Despite maintaining a 4.0 GPA and earning head of school's honor roll every year, she approaches her achievements with humility and sincere love of learning. Her intellectual curiosity extends far beyond the walls of Academy. During a summer internship at the Amazon Research Center in Peru, she worked alongside a PhD student from UC Davis conducting biological research on monk saki and large-headed capuchin monkeys, contributing to data collection and analysis that may be recognized in an upcoming academic publication. Experiences like these reflect not only her scientific ability, but also her maturity, focus, and willingness to challenge herself in meaningful ways. What makes her impact especially meaningful is the way she combines science, creativity, and compassion. From leading yearbook design work and creating conservation materials for wildlife advocacy organizations, to founding her own ethical insect breeding business and helping to create a club focused on mental health awareness, she approaches every endeavor with care, integrity, and purpose. She contributes not for the recognition, but because she genuinely wants to make things better for the world around her. The winner of the Science Department Award for the class of 2026 is Raina Teodorsky. For many years, our school has honored our significant relationship with the McManus family in a number of ways. One of those ways is through a scholarship award given annually by Dr. Lou McManus and Dr. Susan McManus to honor their deceased brother, Dr. Cameron McManus, who was known by his patients in rural Tennessee as Dr. Mac. Dr. Lou was one of the founders of our school's medical seminar program, and she, along with her sister, Dr. Susan, have created an annual scholarship to be given to an outstanding student in our medical seminar program. This year's recipient of the Dr. Mac Award exemplifies the community spirit and ethic of care that is part of Dr. Mac's legacy. This year's recipient of the Dr. Mac Award is Anthony Caniglio. The Technology Award recognizes innovation, problem solving, and the ability to apply knowledge in meaningful ways. From the moment you meet the Technology Award winner, it is clear that he approaches the world with a genuine desire to understand how things work. Whether in AP computer science principles, robotics, or engineering projects beyond the classroom, he consistently pushes himself to learn more, to think critically, and to solve real-world problems with both creativity and precision. His impact on Academy's robotics program has been tremendous. As a leader and lead mechanic for Wildcats 4622, he brought not only technical skill, but also discipline, collaboration, and steady leadership on the team. He is the type of student who elevates those around him, asking insightful questions, helping teammates troubleshoot problems, and approaching every challenge with persistence and focus. Teachers consistently describe him as someone who never gives up. He is a student whose talent is matched by his character and whose impact on Academy will be felt long after graduation. The winner of the Technology Department Award is Rowan Smith.
The Fine Arts Department Awards are discipline-specific, and we begin with the Orchestra Award. Success in instrumental music requires more than just focused practice. It demands the courage to take on challenges that push your limits. This year's Orchestra Music Award recipient embodies that spirit completely. He's worked to build a skill level on multiple instruments, but it's with the violin that he has brought our community both leadership and beauty. He began studying piano and violin at age 3. He was the concertmaster of our upper division orchestra during this 25-26 school year, and he has performed with multiple ensembles throughout the Tampa area. His talents will bring him great opportunities at the next level and beyond. The winner of the 2026 Orchestra Award is Gabriel Hung Hintz. The Band Award. Since arriving at our school 4 years ago, our Band Award winner has distinguished herself as an outstanding musician and a steady leader within the program. Her growth as a clarinetist has been remarkable, and her willingness to challenge herself by learning the ocarina, even performing it as a featured soloist in the band concert, reflects both her creativity and her courage as an artist. Beyond her own accomplishments, she has generously shared her time and talents with others, most notably by mentoring a 7th grade clarinetist newly promoted to the upper division band. Her patience, kindness, and commitment to helping another student succeed beautifully reflect Academy's spirit of service and community. Her talents and impact have not been restricted to band alone. She's been a strong contributing member of our chorus, our soccer team, and many, many clubs. She's a deeply thoughtful and authentic young woman whose presence leaves a lasting impression, whether performing on stage, creating art quietly in her spare time, or challenging herself academically in courses ranging from AP Literature to AP Biology. She approaches life with curiosity, empathy, and quiet determination. This year's Band Award goes to Gabby Cordero. This year's Studio Art Award winner is a prime example of creativity, hard work, and intelligence. He's talented, hardworking, collaborative, and thoughtful. Over the past several years, he has distinguished himself in graphic design, marketing, and as one of our yearbook design editors. He's an exceptional designer and artist with a strong creative vision and impressive technical skill. This year, he designed our yearbook cover, bringing originality, professionalism, and creativity to the project. He consistently produced high-quality work, often stepping in to help wherever needed, and played a major role in shaping the visual identity of our yearbook. He leads through kindness and example, whether mentoring classmates, contributing to clubs and organizations, or serving as a vital member of our boys' volleyball team. His passion for the arts extends beyond the classroom as he continually seeks opportunities to grow and refine his craft. There is no doubt that his talent, work ethic, and creativity will continue to take him far at Savannah College of Art and Design and beyond. It's with great pleasure that we present this year's Studio Art Award to Javier Luciano Torres. The winner of this year's Theater Award is a talented actress and singer. She is always prepared, always ready to work on her craft. She has an exceptional ability of staying present and staying in character at all times. She can successfully make the audience roar with laughter, jump with fear, or react to the emotions she presents on stage. As a singer, her performances have been rich, expressive, and musical, displaying emotional range and technical precision. She's been the section leader for our altos and has supported the growth of her peers with clarity, patience, and grace. In all of her work as a performer at our school, she has been a great communicator and storyteller. The combination of her talents and her work ethic will carry her far as a performer. We are proud to present the Theater Award to Ruby Barber. The winner of this year's Choral Music Award has been a member of our girls' chorus since the 7th grade. Since her first rehearsal and through this final culminating year, she's embodied everything that makes choral music a profound and joyful pursuit. Over 6 years as a devoted member of our chorus, she's brought to every rehearsal an exceptional attitude, an attentive ear, and an unwavering commitment to the ensemble. As our soprano 2 section leader, she's demonstrated not only fine bel canto technique with a beautifully shaped vocal color and artful phrasing, but also the rare gift of leadership, guiding her peers with patience and musical wisdom, illuminating not just how we sing, but also why we sing. Her constant willingness to share how deeply a given piece moves her emotionally and excitement over classical repertoire has imbued rehearsals with wow. That's an inside joke. Her professionalism has graced every all-school musical, cabaret night stage, and rehearsal space she enters. Within the context of the ensemble, she understands the importance of blend, figuratively and literally. She's modeled how to sing out without singing over others, and the subsequent joy that results when you find your place within the harmony. Her impact on the choral culture at Academy has buoyed the ensemble to heights of musicianship. The winner of the Choral Music Award is Trinity Perkins. This year's Digital Media Award recipient remarkably stepped into the role of editor-in-chief of the yearbook while she was still in middle school, in 8th grade, and she's held it for the past 5 years. In that role, she's helped shape and preserve the memories of this community. In this role, she's approached every challenge with professionalism, creativity, and heart. Her award-winning spreads and eye for detail reflect not only artistic talent, but also an incredible ability to capture the spirit of our school. She's the kind of leader every publication hopes for, dependable, collaborative, and deeply invested in the people around her. Whether managing deadlines, organizing projects, mentoring younger staff members, or solving problems under pressure, she consistently leads with maturity, humility, and grace. We are so grateful that she has helped to tell the story of Academy for the past 5 years, and in doing so, she has become an unforgettable part of its story herself. The Digital Arts Award goes to Julia Pesch. The Film Award. Since he joined us in the 8th grade, this student has been the consummate artist. He's played clarinet and guitar in our ensembles and accompanying others. He's acted and sung, having brought some memorable roles and moments to life. And he's discovered a means to truly express all of his artistic talents through the medium that integrates acting and sound and music and visuals and storytelling. Over his years in our school, he has become a director, an auteur, and a true filmmaker. The depth and sophistication of his decision-making as he produces his films have impressed us all deeply. His high level of musicianship, his excellent nuanced writing and storytelling, his visual sensibility, and even the subtlety of his acting all come together in film, the total art form that he pursues with immense passion. The winner of this year's Film Award is an artist. The winner of this year's Film Award is Ethan Schmitz. Each year, the Male and Female Athlete of the Year and the Scholar Athlete Award are given to outstanding seniors who have had a positive impact on their teams and who have shown great service to the Academy Athletic Program and the Academy community. This year's recipients have not simply been great athletes in our program, they've also been tremendous all-around Academy students and citizens. This year's Female Athlete of the Year award is presented to a student who has shown outstanding leadership, dedication, and excellence across all 3 seasons. She's been a captain in cheerleading, in soccer, and in track and field, consistently leading by example. In soccer, she helped lead our team to back-to-back district runner-up finishes and regional appearances while mentoring younger athletes in the program. In track, she was a key contributor on the 4x100 relay team. In cheerleading, her leadership helped grow the program, building a strong and positive team culture. Her character, her work ethic, and commitment truly define what it means to be a student athlete. It's my pleasure to present this year's Female Athlete of the Year to Ella Spark. This year's Male Athlete of the Year truly represents what it means to be dedicated, coachable, and committed to excellence. He's excelled at the highest level in 3 demanding programs. He's a 4-year varsity football player, a 4-year varsity basketball player, and a 4-year track and field athlete, as well as a 2-year varsity baseball player and a volleyball player. In each sport, he has consistently shown a relentless motor, a strong work ethic, and a willingness to be coached. He's dependable, driven, and always pushes himself to be the best, and not just for himself, but also for his team. His commitment to improvement and his impact across all of our programs have been nothing short of outstanding. It is my great pleasure to present this year's Male Athlete of the Year award to Gavin Widman. This year's winner of the Scholar Athlete Award is just that, an outstanding scholar and an excellent athlete. In both football and soccer, he was tough, relentless, and a true team player. He never gave in, and he always gave 100% to the defensive side of the ball and to the team. He was a key to each team's successful seasons over the past few years. In the classroom, he has shown voracious intellectual curiosity and great discipline and insight. He grasps complex concepts and always wants to know more. His efforts have led him to a 4.0 GPA over his entire high school career, success in 11 AP courses, and the honors of being both an AP Scholar with distinction and a National Merit Scholarship commended student. His incredible work ethic has been an example to his teammates and his classmates. He's been a leader in both the classroom and in his athletic endeavors. The winner of this year's Scholar Athlete of the Year is Nadav Igosi. We have one more athletic award to present. It's called the Lee Emery Award. And there's a plaque in the foyer of our gym that both describes the award and lists all the recipients from each graduating class. The inscription reads as follows: the Lee Emery Founders Award, presented to those graduating seniors who contributed to the growth of the Academy at the Lakes athletic program by participating in a varsity sport during its first year and continuing through senior year. Named in honor of Lee Emery, class of 2005, in recognition of his outstanding contributions to the creation, growth, and development of the interscholastic sports program at Academy at the Lakes. This year we have 5 recipients who were all founders of the boys varsity volleyball team. So I'd like all 5 to come up and stay here together for a group photo op. They are Cooper Alvaro, Javier Luciano Torres, Santosh Malampati, Blake Robinson, and Nick Scortino. Super. Congratulations and thank you. Javier, thank you. Who's next? Santosh. Thank you. Let's gather up for a group photo. Blake. Let's do a good photo op here, guys. How about putting me in there? Thank you guys for starting volleyball. You live beyond your years. You will always remember you were one of the founders. Thank you. The Gittins Award for dedication and commitment is given to the graduating senior who has made extraordinary, across-the-board effort a matter of routine. The award is named for alumni Alexandra and Tristan Gittins, classes of 2013 and 2019, respectively. This year's recipient of the Gittins Award has distinguished herself as one of the most insightful, hardworking, and engaged students in our school. In addition to her outstanding work in the classroom, she's been a standout in athletics, the arts, clubs, community service, and our ambassador program. She's earned our school's History Department Award and is an AP Scholar with honor. She sets goals with intention and pursues them with unwavering determination. She doesn't take shortcuts. She takes initiative and is sought after by her peers as a teammate and partner. In short, she elevates every endeavor she participates in. Her commitment to all she does at school is even more special given her commitment to competing in equestrian events outside of school. As most of us know, she suffered a significant injury while riding this fall, and despite the pain and the black eyes, she would not let this setback embarrass her or keep her from all of the commitments she had made. She showed her customary courage and resilience, her perseverance, her discipline, and her ability to thrive under pressure. She's also one of the nicest and most genuine people you will ever meet. It's with immense pride that we present the 2026 Gittins Award for dedication and commitment to Trinity Perkins. The next award we present is one we do not give out every year. Instead, it is reserved for special occasions and special students whose work has been outstanding in a range of artistic endeavors at Academy at the Lakes, whose work has supported and enhanced the work of others and allowed our school to reach an excellent level of artistic success. This year, we have chosen to honor a student whose work has truly made special contributions to the arts at Academy. In my 34 years of working in music at independent schools, I have never encountered a better student percussionist than Rowan Smith. Rowan, there's more. Rowan is an accomplished and truly excellent musician. His work has supported every musical offering our school provides. He's played in the concert band, the wind ensembles, and the pep band. He's joined the orchestra and done great work in the pit orchestras for our show. He's accompanied the chorus and countless solos and smaller ensembles at cabaret night. And he has rocked out with his peers when a rock band was called for. All of our performers seek him out as a collaborator. He understands multiple styles and settings, and like all great percussionists, he's steady and does not dominate. Instead, he adds color, direction, energy, and drive to every performance. He is quick, responsive, and great to work with. He's simply a great musician. He's also been an excellent student in our classrooms, the leader of our robotics team, and a great multi-sport athlete who helped to lead our soccer team to 3 consecutive district championships. In every setting, he is generous and kind. It is with great pride that we present the Special Contributions to the Arts Award to Rowan Smith. The Wendleck Award is given annually to a student who has made major contributions toward building a sense of community in the upper division and throughout our school. It's named for our founding family, Richard and Connie Wendleck, and their daughter, Christina Wendleck McKean, class of '05. This year's recipient of the Wendleck Award is, appropriately, a lifer. She's been an Academy Wildcat since senior kindergarten, and we all know she will be one forever. She stands out as an exceptional member of our community for her contributions both inside the classroom and out. She is welcoming, she has drive, she has compassion, she never procrastinates, Instead, she gets right on task and gets to work, setting goals and then meeting them. She speaks with clarity, conviction, and passion, especially when the topic is Academy at the Lakes. She has been an outstanding ambassador and a very powerful voice in convincing prospective students and parents that her school is a great place in which to learn and grow. She has led with intention, heart, and grace, whether it's in ambassadors, as an awesome events coordinator in our student council, in athletics, Key Club, or as editor-in-chief of the yearbook, a role she has amazingly held for the past 5 years since she was in 8th grade. Her community spirit has extended to the classroom as well. This year, she served as a TA in AP Seminar, a role she fulfilled with great maturity and wisdom. She was an insightful and generous role model for her younger peers and helped to give feedback and organize class materials with reliability and efficiency. She's deeply respected by her peers and our faculty for her leadership and her ability to problem solve with calm, analytical skill. Whenever a role needs to be filled, she will step up. She rises to every occasion with dedication, humility, and excellence. She's an athletic Ironman and an AP Scholar with honor. We are exceptionally proud that this year's winner of the Wendleck Award for Community Spirit is Julia Pesch.
The Service to School Award recognizes students whose impact on Academy extends far beyond the classroom, students who consistently give their time, energy, and heart to making this community stronger. This year's recipient exemplifies that spirit entirely. He is the kind of student who makes a meaningful difference in the school community by being dependable, thoughtful, and hardworking, and deeply invested in the people around him. Whether serving in leadership roles for Key Club, National Honor Society, HOSA, or as a student ambassador, he approaches every responsibility with maturity and initiative. He does not wait to be asked to help. He simply sees what needs to be done and takes ownership of it. From organizing blood drives and creating daily student announcements to helping welcome prospective families to Academy, his contributions have made a meaningful and lasting impact on our school community. He leads with empathy, humility, and genuine compassion. His interest in medicine is reflected not only in his involvement with HOSA and leadership conferences, but also in the way he listens to and supports people around him. He has shown tremendous growth over the years, developing into a confident and resilient young man who embraces challenges and continues pushing himself to grow. Teachers and students alike trust and respect him because he is authentic, collaborative, and kind. He brings people together, works tirelessly behind the scenes, and makes Academy a better place simply through the way he shows up every day. It is with great pride that we present the Service to School Award to Anthony Coniglio.
Wildcat medallions commemorate students who have been Academy Wildcats for their entire school careers, from kindergarten through graduation today. And today we have 5 lifers who go forth having had the full experience of what our school can offer. We know that because of their experience, they will be true to our school's values for the rest of their lives. We welcome all 5 to the stage for a photo op. They are Will Hutchison, Elijah Leva, Krish Patel, Julia Pesch, and Gavin Widman. Elijah. Krish. Julia. Let's move down a little, guys.
Can I just leave it up here?
Yay, 'Lijah, stand up. Let's have a nice, let's move down a little, guys. Can I just leave it up here? Yay, 'Lijah, stand up. 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 Yay Our commencement speaker today, Beionny Mickles, first came to Academy at the Lakes as a freshman in the fall of 2006, 20 years ago. During his time as a student here, he played basketball in this gym. He played on the football team. He sang in the chorus. He had lead roles in the all-school musical. He was involved in student government. He even gave the commencement speech in 2010 as the student body president. He was a great friend to all. He was deeply involved in student life at a time in this school's history when there were not a ton of students to help shape the upper division experience. In his time with us, he truly animated our halls with his positive spirit. When the time came to explore college admissions, he earned the prestigious Hunt Scholarship at Southern Methodist University in Dallas. While an undergraduate at SMU, he applied for and received the honor of becoming Rowdy, the Dallas Cowboys' official mascot, proving that an academy education obviously leads to great accomplishments. He graduated from SMU with a BA in journalism and has pursued a career in both sports broadcasting and as a producer in corporate media, broadcasting, and events for AT&T. In all aspects of his life, Mr. Mickles has been an outstanding relationship builder, a connector, a communicator, and a person who lifts every environment he's in. I am most proud to introduce your fellow alumnus, Beionny Mickles, from the class of 2010.
Class of 2026, this is your day. I'm so honored to be back in my hometown, at my alma mater, standing before you with a heart filled with Wildcat pride. Today we celebrate you 56 scholars who have been equipped with the skills to lead, to contribute to, and to take over the world. Graduates, are you ready to take over? Are you ready to take over? I love the excitement and enthusiasm. I remember standing on this very stage as a graduating senior in a position not unlike that of your student body president, Mr. Darren Lau. I was excited to give my remarks to the graduating class of 2010. I expressed how proud I was of our myriad achievements, how excited I was about the impact that we would make on society, how the mark that we left on Academy was so tangible and undeniable that our legacy would live on through the stories, gifts, and traditions that we were leaving behind. I walked off stage that day with pride and honor. After commencement, I went to hug one of my buddies by the name of John Donnerly. He and I had formed a very special bond because we had commuted to school together from Temple Terrace every morning for the past 3 years. Now, for context, John was a rather solemn, some might even say melancholy fellow. Not that he was sad, he just wasn't the bubbly, energetic, enthusiastic type. So I see him and I say, "John, we did it, man. We finally did it." And I hugged him real tight. He was thrilled by that. When I finally let him go, he placed his hand on my shoulder and he said, "Yup. Congratulations, bro. You know, I'm kind of disappointed, though." I said, "Why, John?" He said, "It's graduation. Weren't you supposed to give a speech or something?" "Yeah, John, I did." So in honor of my good friend John Donnerly, I'll try to make this speech a little bit more memorable. Acknowledging the head of school, Mr. Mark Heller, my head of school, thank you. Thank you for your devotion, commitment, and leadership. Thank you for modeling Academy's values of inclusion, stewardship, courage, balance, distinction, and integrity every day. To the Board of Trustees, faculty, and administration, I want to say congratulations on your myriad accomplishments. I was blown away when I heard that this class contributed to a 95% AP testing pass rate last year. Yes, that deserves an applause. That is sensational and a clear testament to the job that you're doing providing these young men and women with top-tier education. Well done. Parents and loved ones, thank you for laying the foundation for our graduates to reach this important milestone in their lives. No doubt, they sit here today because of your unconditional love and your faith in their journey. You've invested so much into these future world leaders, and today you get a small piece of the return on your investment. Graduation is one of life's most surreal and beautiful moments. Graduates, for the past 4 years, you've had deadlines, tests, practices, friendships, awkward moments, victories, failures. And you've made memories that may seem insignificant now, but someday they'll mean a whole lot more. Up to this point, much of your life has been learning the fundamentals, how to think, how to communicate, how to persevere, how to work with others, and maybe most importantly, how to begin discovering who you are. High school was never just about passing classes. It was about preparing you for the moment when the world would begin asking more of you. Class of 2026, that moment has arrived. Whether the winding road ahead includes college, trade school, military service, entrepreneurship, or the workforce, society is beginning to place a new expectation before you to contribute, to lead, to build, to create, and to ultimately leave things better than you found them. Adulthood is not something that simply happens automatically with age. That I can assure you. Adulthood is a calling, a challenge to step beyond comfort, beyond excuses, and beyond fear into responsibility, purpose, and impact. The topic of my message this morning is just 3 words: answer the call. Because every generation eventually receives its moment. A moment when potential must become action. A moment when training must manifest into execution. A moment when knowledge must become wisdom. The world needs not another generation that simply watches history happen from the sidelines. It needs people willing to answer the call to serve others, to solve problems, to strengthen communities, and pursue lives of meaning. Thank you. In holding true to my background as an employee of AT&T, you'll find my choice of verbiage apropos in 2 ways. Aside from the obvious metaphor of answering the call, AT&T is a company of 1,000 acronyms. And in today's message, the word call happens to be one also. To answer the call in this next chapter of life, I need you to remember these 4 pivotal points. C, stay connected to your network. A, acquire the right equipment. L, you must become fluent in the universal language of humanity. And lastly, I want you to be careful to leave every call with love. These 4 principles will guide you towards a life that's rich in relationships, abundant in resources, and overflowing with fulfillment and gratitude. Stay connected. We're living in the age of technology: phones, tablets, laptops, desktops, watches, cars, televisions, refrigerators. All of these devices depend on connection, in that they must connect to a network in order to function at their highest capability. At AT&T, we like to say, connecting changes everything. Because when we are connected to each other, to information, to inspiration, the possibilities are endless. That same principle rings true for each of you. The people that you are surrounded by today, your classmates, your friends, your family, all the great men and women who make up the faculty and staff at this school, they are now a part of your network. They each hold different perspectives, experiences, resources, and perhaps most pivotal, a network of their own that they will gladly share with you if you simply embrace the opportunity to connect with them. The beautiful thing about a network, which I like to call my village, is that they will show up in ways for you that you couldn't even imagine. And they will work on your behalf without you ever knowing it. In my life, that's been especially true. I grew up watching my aunt, who through the grace of God is still with us in the audience today, work anywhere from 50 to 60 hours a week at Tampa General Hospital, where she recently retired after 40 plus years of service. Additionally, she cleaned houses on the weekend and sold merchandise on the side to make ends meet for not just me, but my sister and my grandmother also. Parents, no doubt you can relate to my Aunt Gwen when it comes to the challenges of balancing a full-time job with being present for family time. But in my village, her core responsibility was to put food on the table, provide structure and stability for the household, and to instill core values such as hard work, respect, discipline, empathy, and faith. She relied on my Uncle Curb, a brilliant entrepreneur who earned an Ivy League education as a first-generation college student. She relied on him and ultimately Academy to equip me with the knowledge and tools I needed to chase my dreams. If it weren't for that village, I wouldn't be standing before you today. There's no greater depiction of that than during my senior year of high school, I received a letter from Southern Methodist University in Dallas, Texas. The letter informed me that not only had I been accepted into the incoming class of 2014 early decision, but that I was also selected as a finalist for the Hunt Leadership Scholarship, which would pay for my tuition all 4 years of college. However, the next round of the selection process would require me to fly out to Dallas to interview for the scholarship in person. Immediately, conflicting emotions flooded both my brain and my heart. I'm sure that many of you seniors can relate to the tsunami of feelings that swirl through your psyche while navigating the college selection process. On one side of the spectrum, I was filled with elation and utter disbelief. Someone really thought that I was worthy of interviewing for a full-ride scholarship? Me? On the other end was stoic reality. I can't ask my aunt to take off work, abandon the family, pay for 2 round-trip flights in a hotel for me to interview for a scholarship that I may not even receive. That's unreasonable. That's selfish. But graduates, I am so glad that my network, my village, disagreed. A few weeks later, I got called into a meeting with legendary Academy teacher and college advisor, Paul Hagenow. For those of you who have never had the pleasure of meeting him, Mr. Hagenow, or Hag as he was affectionately called, he was sharp in every facet of the word. I believe you graduates might say that he has aura and mystique. Adorning his perfectly starched plaid collared shirt was a beautiful golden chain with a prominent cross at the bottom of it, proclaiming his faith. He had a booming voice that was deep and wise, and a look that made it very hard to lie to him, because it seemed as though his infinite knowledge prohibited him from asking you a question that he didn't already know the answer to. In his hands at all times was a wooden staff that I had no doubt could part the Gulf of Mexico as Moses had parted the Red Sea. Meetings with Hag often began with a cross-examination and ended with a strong recommendation, which for me was oftentimes a flat-out demand without room for retort. So, I entered into Hag's study as requested. There he sat, legs crossed, hands resting on his knees. I sat down timidly, not knowing what he wanted to talk to me about. And for about 30 seconds, he just looked at me, eyes piercing into the crevices of my inner soul. Well, do you have news to share? The underlying annoyance in his tone was deafening. News? No, none that I can think of. Cut the crap. You're flying to Dallas and you're interviewing for that scholarship, and that's the end of it. And that was the end of it. You see, what I didn't realize was that Mr. Heller had already architected a plan to have Mr. Bob Sullivan, my head of division, personally escort me to the campus of SMU to interview for that scholarship. We rode the plane together, we stayed in the hotel together, and I did get that scholarship. And now I know that it was my village, it was my network that insisted that I explore that possibility, which in the end was one of my greatest blessings. While at SMU, I continue to build my village, and it has helped me to uncover more and more opportunities in college and into my career. Graduates, I speak for everyone in this room when I say that it is our privilege to be your village, your network, and undoubtedly, each of you will become pivotal pieces of the network of those sitting next to you today. All you have to do is connect and stay connected. So that's the C. On to the A. Acquire. You must acquire the right equipment in order to answer the call. I'm sure you're wondering, what's the equipment? Well, you must commit to equipping yourselves with knowledge, skills, and perspective. Knowledge, skills, and perspective. Acquiring knowledge means you must become a voracious, lifelong learner. Yes, breaking news, you are going to be learning the rest of your lives. Whether that be through higher education, job certifications, online courses, or self-education, ultimately, you will become the dean of your own personal university. New technologies, new processes, new ecosystems are spawning every day, especially in this AI revolution. So much is changing around you, and it's only going to continue changing more rapidly. According to the concept of the knowledge doubling curve, some futurists believe that until 1900, human knowledge doubled approximately every century. Then by the end of World War II, knowledge doubled every 25 years. It's been said that today, knowledge is doubling every 12 months, and soon that may be every 12 hours. The fact of the matter is, you are in a lifelong race for relevance. And the moment that you decide to stop running is the beginning of being left behind. Acquiring knowledge means being curious, being thorough, and seeking out the truth in a world full of misinformation. To answer the call, you must also acquire the necessary skills to be the very best at whatever it is that you decide to dedicate yourself to. There's an old saying that I want you to repeat back to me, graduates, and the saying goes like this: skills pay the bills. All right? Skills. Okay. The more skills that you acquire, the more invaluable you will be. But what good are knowledge and skills without perspective? Perspective is what gives knowledge direction, and your skills a purpose. History is littered with brilliant people who lacked perspective. Innovators who created powerful technology, never considering its consequences. Leaders who won battles, but lost their humanity along the way. Talented athletes and celebrities who achieved their childhood dreams, only to spiral because they never learned that success and fulfillment are not the same thing. Perspective reminds us that life is bigger than the moment we're currently standing in. To answer the call, you've got to remember to take a step back, to recognize what truly matters, and to understand that knowledge tells you what something is, but perspective helps you decide what it means. A, acquire the right equipment, knowledge, skills, and perhaps most importantly, perspective. All right, y'all still with me? Hang in there, I'm almost done, okay? To answer the call, you must C, connect, A, acquire, L, be fluent in the universal language. The first L is for language. Has anyone here read The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho? Anyone? Okay, excellent. Well, that's where this principle comes from. Coelho believes that there is a universal language that transcends speech. It is the language that all can understand when they are deeply connected to their purpose and attentive to the world around them. Regardless of race, ethnicity, creed, origin, nationality, whether or not you passed Señora's Spanish test, if your actions speak dedication, passion, purpose, discipline, respect, kindness, fairness, integrity, anyone will be able to understand that. And the universe itself will conspire on your behalf to help fulfill your purpose on earth. Do the right thing and always do your best, and the universe will take care of the rest. The first L, you must speak the universal language. And for the last L, you must leave every call, every interaction with love. 2026 graduates, last but not least, just as important as it is for you to decide to answer the call, it's just as important how you decide to leave once the call has been answered. Perhaps one of the hardest truths you will learn in life is that it is both fragile and unpredictable. So much of youth convinces us that there will always be more time, more conversations, more reunions, more chances to say the things we meant to say. We assume the people we love will always be there the next weekend, next holiday, next phone call, next summer. But life has a way of reminding us, often without warning, that tomorrow is never guaranteed. And when those moments come, accomplishments suddenly matter a little less, and relationships matter infinitely more. Unfortunately, I learned that lesson through the loss of a dear friend that I met right over there on the patio of McCormick campus. John Berry was my classmate. John Berry was the kind of person whose presence made every room lighter. He was the person you assumed would always remain part of your network, part of your village, partly because John was a part of everyone's village. He was a natural connector. John never knew a stranger. John had an infectious smile, a selfless heart of service, charisma and craftiness, and a deep loyalty to his friends. Graduates, as you'll soon see, post-graduation, life comes at you fast. On comes college, then careers, schedules fill, responsibilities grow. Undoubtedly, John and I still cared about one another deeply, but there was always this quiet assumption that we'd catch up soon. Then one day, completely unexpectedly, he was gone. No final conversation, no last handshake, no chance to say, I appreciate you, or you matter to me, or even simply a goodbye. Grief has a way of replaying ordinary moments in your mind. You begin thinking about the last phone call, the last joke, the last time you walked away from a conversation, too distracted to realize that it may be the final one. It changes the way you see people. It teaches you that every interaction carries more weight than we realize in the moment. A conversation with your parents after dinner, a late night FaceTime with a friend, a hug before someone leaves the house, a quick love you before hanging up. These moments feel routine until someday they aren't. That is why I beg of you, be intentional about how you leave people. Leave gatherings with gratitude. Leave phone calls with kindness. Leave family visits without unresolved bitterness. Even though Aunt Sally gets on your nerves, I know, your last nerves. Don't let pride convince you that affection should remain unspoken. Don't assume people already know what they mean to you. Tell them. Because after you've answered the call of this life, what people will remember most is how we made them feel. Loved, valued, seen, forgiven, appreciated. In a world that moves fast and forgets easily, one of the greatest things you can do is make sure the people in your life never have to wonder whether they matter to you. That's how John lived his life. Leave every call with love. Class of 2026, may God bless your hands as you do the good works. May God bless your feet as you persevere through this marvelous marathon of life. Your destiny is set before you, and your future is on the line. And now, it's time to answer the call. Congratulations, well done, Godspeed.
Thank you, Beionny. At Academy at the Lakes, every student, every teacher, and every family is assigned to one of our 4 houses: Kestrel, Nighthawk, Osprey, or Peregrine. Throughout the year, countless activities are run as house competitions, and everything earns points for your house, including grades and honors, service hours, middle division blue notes, etc. Everything has a point value in the grand house competition for the year. Every student in the school, from pre-kindergartners through graduating seniors and even alumni, earn points for their house. The winner of the Pitcairn House Cup earns the right to have their flag fly on our flagpoles from the end of this ceremony today until next year's House Day. The captains of this year's winning house will have their names engraved on the cup, and I'm proud to announce that the 2026 Pitcairn House Cup winner is Peregrine. And the captains are Nick Scortino and Gavin Widman. Congratulations, Peregrine. Please now welcome the chair of our Board of Trustees, Mr. John Faith.
I'm stunned that Peregrine won. And we are a Peregrine family, so indulge me for a moment. On behalf of the entire Board of Trustees, I'd like to congratulate the graduating class of 2026. Thank you for being excellent role models to all of our students. Thank you for the leadership and maturity you've shown. You have contributed to the success that is Academy at the Lakes, and we sincerely wish you well as you leave our school and move into this next very important phase of your life. The Chairman's Award honors a student who has shown excellence, character, and great promise. It is considered one of our very highest honors. The winner of the Chairman's Award came to our school when he was 3 years old. He is one of the most gifted, driven, and inspiring individuals we have ever had the privilege to know. He is a truly outstanding student whose brilliance is not confined to the classroom. It radiates through every endeavor he undertakes. His leadership is exemplary. He has served as president of our student council and as other organizations, and as a true campus leader and mentor. His extracurricular achievements are nothing short of extraordinary. As a researcher, he has contributed to cutting-edge work in deep learning, augmented reality, and computer vision through the Focus Lab at the University of Florida. His projects, ranging from surgical AR interfaces to adaptive image augmentation for colorblindness, have earned recognition at the State Science and Engineering Fair of Florida, the Invention Convention U.S. Nationals, and more. Several of his innovations are patent pending. a testament to their originality and their impact. Further extending his commitment to education, he founded the Academia and Research Collective, ARC, a nationwide initiative that empowers students to pursue independent research under expert mentorship. Through ARC, he has designed a rigorous 19-week curriculum, hosted guest lectures, and partnered with institutions like the Florida Inventors Hall of Fame. While the academic pieces of his record certainly have helped him to earn the respect of all, his real power lies in the way he builds relationships across lines that all too often divide. He has shown the remarkable ability to make anyone and everyone feel welcome and valued. Whether it's standing on a chair to deliver an SAT tutoring, appearing on TV with his AI-fed augmented reality invention, or telling self-effacing jokes as the MC of the Wildcat Film Festival, he has inspired and charmed our community for over a dozen years. The winner of the Chairman's Award is Darren Lau.
The Head of Schools Award is given annually to the graduating senior who best exemplifies the ideals of our school. This year's recipient brings both intelligence and humanity to everything he does. He seamlessly blends academic excellence, athletic talent, and genuine character. From the earliest conversations in his freshman year, it was clear that his drive, empathy, and intellectual curiosity would set him apart, and he has only continued to exceed those early impressions. He pursues his goals with remarkable determination, whether dedicating over 100 hours of service to Moffitt Cancer Center, serving meals with compassion at Trinity Cafe, mentoring children at our summer camp, or caring for animals at the Humane Society. His passion for medicine is not just an ambition, but a calling, evident in the countless hours he has spent observing and learning across multiple healthcare settings. In the classroom, he is equally outstanding, a Harvard Book Scholar, an AP Scholar with distinction, and a student who seeks not just to complete assignments, but to truly understand the content. He has a natural, effortless humor that fills a room, funny without being unkind, self-aware without seeking attention, and it creates a sense of ease and joy for everyone around him. He is a friend to all, someone who moves seamlessly between groups, lifting others up with his warmth and genuine interest in people. On the field, that same student becomes competitive, commanding, and fierce. As a three-sport varsity captain in soccer, cross-country, and volleyball, he is competitive, disciplined, and relentless in his pursuit of excellence. He leads with intensity and purpose, holding himself and his teammates to high standards while earning their respect through effort and integrity. His athletic achievements, including academic all-state recognition, all-district honors, and 3 consecutive district championships, reflect not just talent, but grit and consistency. It's with great appreciation and pride that we present the 2026 Head of Schools Award to Cooper Alvaro.
I have a few thank yous to make before we move into awarding diplomas. I want to acknowledge and thank the people who have made today a beautiful, momentous occasion. Mariana Bernardino, Cassie Adley, Birgit Zabafi, Ariana Litt, Kevin Crowley, Al San Vicente, Chris Jacobs, Tim Wallace, Nick May, Ronnie Hurt, Eliezer Zaldivar, Jenny Monti, Alfonso Pollard, and Sunil Jagan. There is also a really lovely reception right after this that I want to tell you all about. It'll be back on the patio. And the people who set that up, thank you to all of the moms who helped us with this. Ann Stappa, Courtney Bowes, Margaret Andrade, Eve Citrano, and Christanne Coulter. Thank you. I'd also like to thank our Board of Trustees for supporting our school with their time and guidance. John Faith, Paul Tootin, Cynthia Martin, Skip Miller, Danny Assad, Piers Curry, Tommy Gillio of 05, Roger Joyce, Doug Kugley, Marguerite Lapanzina Wells, Roshan Matani, Coca Malik, Mary McCormick Emerita, Keith O'Malley, John Pitcairn, Michael Riley, Ralph Sevelius, and Brent Smith. It's time. It is time, seniors, for you to become alumni. And in this ceremony, we do not want anyone to hold their applause until the end. Let's let each of these young men and women have their moment in the spotlight as they receive their diploma. We will begin with Omer Ahmed. Cooper Alvaro. Fisher Luke Antelek. Timur Ostapenka. Ruby Grace Barber. Daniel Eduardo Bobit. Matthew Enrique Calderon. Kathleen Wang Casey. Rohan Sebastian Chain. Anthony Vincent Caniglio. Gabriella Lily Cordero. Now, Stephen Murr Cox. Nadav Agosi. Dalton Jeffrey Eckel.
Finally.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
Isabella Lynn Green.
You did it!
Proud of you. Alice Elizabeth Henry. I love them. Love you. John Alexander Hill V. I'll miss you, Jack. William Randolph Hughes. Gabriel Tenyao Hung Hintz. I'm proud of you. Will Callow Hutchison. Emerson Alexandra Isaac. Mira Ann Kushalani. Darren Shekyen Lau. Elijah Malachi Leva. You did it.
I'll come back. I'll come back. I will.
Caitlin Renee Lewis. Javier Luciano Torres. Santosh Venkat Malampati. Congratulations, I'm proud of you. I miss you, bud. Come back and visit. Ava Miller. Keep up with me. I want to know. Niyathi Prakash Muralidhar. Jonathan Bennett Numrungrode. Juanita Orozco Soto. Kalam Krish Patel.
I will miss you guys.
Shavin Nilash Patel. I'll miss you. Trinity Rose Perkins. We have a fan club. Julia Miriam Pesh. Bryce Dawson Picard. Lydia Alice Pierasakos. Declan Patrick Polhamus. Luke Thomas Pollock. Arthur Reyes. Andrew James Reardon.
Thank you.
Blake Lee Robinson. Shania Solemn. Ethan Scott Wharton Schmitz. I'm gonna miss you. Dominic Joseph Scortino III. I hope we got that on video. Harold Emerson Smith III. I'm proud of you, bud. Great job. Great job.
Thank you.
Rowan Donahue Smith. I'm proud of you. Visit us. Amanda Maria Soler. Lucas Sunil Souls. Ella Spark. Madison Marie Stroby. So proud of you. Raina Ann Teodorsky. So proud of you, Raina. Congratulations, mother. Raphael Karen Santarian. Tajay Milton Walker. Congratulations, bud. I'm proud of you. Appreciate you. Gavin Joseph Widman. Oh, that was mean. I'll miss you, bud. And last, but certainly not least, Brooks Griffin Woodruff. I'll miss you, bud. Thank you for everything. It's all you, bud.
Now I invite all of our new graduates to please stand together. And I'll invite the audience to also stand because their first act as alumni will be to lead us all in our alma mater, Esse Quam Videri. Mr. Crowley? Our strong bands shall ne'er be broken, formed at Academy, far surpassing wealth unspoken, friends forever we. Esse quam videri, that's our creed, deep graven on each heart, shall be found unwavering true when we from life shall part. Graven on each heart. unwavering true, when we from life shall part. And now, alumni, please take your tassels from the right and move them to the left sides of your mortarboards, symbolizing you have completed a significant rite of passage. And ladies and gentlemen, we are now saluting the class of 2026, our newest alumni.
join me in our Pledge of Allegiance. Following the pledge, please remain standing for our invocation.
Ladies and gentlemen of the class of '99, wear sunscreen. If I could offer you only one tip for the future, sunscreen would be it. The long-term benefits of sunscreen have been proved by scientists, whereas the rest of my advice has no basis more reliable than my own meandering experience. I will dispense this advice now. Enjoy the power and beauty of your youth. Oh, never mind. You will not understand the power and beauty of your youth until they've faded. But trust me, in 20 years, you'll look back at photos of yourself and recall in a way you can't grasp now how much possibility lay before you and how fabulous you really looked. You are not as fat as you imagine. Don't worry about the future, or worry, but know that worrying is as effective as trying to solve an algebra equation by chewing bubblegum. The real troubles in your life are apt to be things that never crossed your worried mind, the kind that blindsides you at 4 p.m. on some idle Tuesday. Do one thing every day that scares you. Sing. Don't be reckless with other people's hearts. Don't put up with people who are reckless with yours. Floss. Don't waste your time on jealousy. Sometimes you're ahead, sometimes you're behind. The race is long, and in the end, it's only with yourself. Remember compliments you receive. Forget the insults. If you succeed in doing this, tell me how. Keep your old love letters. Throw away your old bank statements. Stretch. Don't feel guilty if you don't know what you want to do with your life. The most interesting people I know didn't know at 22 what they wanted to do with their lives. Some of the most interesting 40-year-olds I know still don't. Get plenty of calcium. Be kind to your knees. You'll miss them when they're gone. Maybe you'll marry, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll have children, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll divorce at 40. Maybe you'll dance the funky chicken on your 75th wedding anniversary. Whatever you do, don't congratulate yourself too much, or berate yourself either. Your choices are half chance. So are everybody else's. Enjoy your body. Use it every way you can. Don't be afraid of it or what other people think of it. It's the greatest instrument you'll ever own. Dance. Even if you have nowhere to do it but in your own living room. Read the directions, even if you don't follow them. Do not read beauty magazines. They will only make you feel ugly. Get to know your parents. You never know when they'll be gone for good. Be nice to your siblings. They're your best link to your past and the people most likely to stick with you in the future. Understand that friends come and go, but with a precious few, you should hold on. Work hard to bridge the gaps in geography and lifestyle, because the older you get, the more you need the people you knew when you were young. Live in New York City once, but leave before it makes you hard. Live in Northern California once, but leave before it makes you soft. Travel. Accept certain inalienable truths. Prices will rise, politicians will philander, you too will get old. And when you do, you'll fantasize that when you were young, prices were reasonable, politicians were noble, and children respected their elders. Respect your elders. Don't expect anyone else to support you. Maybe you have a trust fund, maybe you'll have a wealthy spouse, but you never know when either one might run out. Don't mess too much with your hair, or by the time you're 40, it will look 85. Be careful whose advice you buy, but be patient with those who supply it. Advice is a form of nostalgia. Dispensing it is a way of fishing the past from the disposal, wiping it off, painting over the ugly parts, and recycling it for more than it's worth. But trust me on the sunscreen.